Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Much respect to everybody here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. We got that cloud lifter going. We got that audio blazing. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your assets, man. Sharing your assets with me, and that's your timies. Your little bit of teamies. Your little minutes. Your teensy winksy minutos. Shout out to Michael Saylor. He's getting me inspired. I'm going to have my podcast out soon, where it basically will be my live stream, but it'll be a podcast where you could listen to it anytime and hopefully bring in some more revenue and we'll get it going. So shout out to anyone who knows how to do a podcast. Hit me up. Let me know. If you want to help me set it up, let me know. I am not opposed as to helping you help me out. So yes, there's my late version of my stream. Anyone who knows how to do a podcast, hit me up. Let me know. Awesome. Lighting looks good. Video looks good. Hair looks good. I feel good. Life feels good. Things are going well. Shout out to everyone here. Nice natural lighting today. Interesting. Same lighting as usual. I did tilt things a little different. You know, this one is a little hot. I want to see here. I might even tone this one down. Let's take a look. Little balance there. All right, enough with the lighting. Okay, Bitcoin's weekly candle close, folks. The weekly candle close. Let's get into it. It's the first thing we do every single Sunday night. We go over Bitcoin's weekly candle close. Sad. One of the nastiest weeks. One of the nastiest weeks I've ever seen in Bitcoin's history. Bitcoin took a vicious, basically, 59,000 all the way to 43,000, a $17,000 drop in a week. Are you kidding me? I mean, you hold 5 or more Bitcoins, you lost over 100K in the last week or two. Hands down. A lot of people's net worth took a slip for sure. Mine included. All right? I'm throwing myself right in there. All right, and I know how it feels, and it's not fun. But it is what it is, right? And we persevere. Now, we still trade no matter what, and we push through. So let's show you what we've been doing, what I've been doing, how I've been doing when it comes to the trading. All right, so my Solana calls are down $30. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. But look, my bake call, getting into bake, all the way at 637. It went to 798 though, and I was out with my daughter, obviously, and did not have a set limit. But I'll show you a reason why I don't think it's smart to sell bake at the present moment. Okay. My Vechain call right now. Let's take a look here. So bake up 125, on 2,000. Not huge. These aren't huge trades. We'll wait for these to marinate till we get to 12, and we'll double up. That's when they're going to be nice trades, 100% gains. Right now, we're just still holding 5% gains, 6% gains. Nonetheless, 100, 200, and then this trade altogether, $260 trade overnight. I mean, I could take it right now and make $250. It is what it is. I'm really not after $250, but we'll see. And there's other trades. Ace, I'm down. I put in 1,000, turned it into $3,000, sold it, went back in for 2,500, and they crashed Bitcoin, and the USDT pair just went down hard, 36. But I have faith that Ace will continue to go to the upside, and it's a new coin. Just beginning. I'll give it 2 months. I'll give anything like that's kind of down, I give it 2 months. After 2 months, if it's still not viable, I'll assess it and I'll either cut it off or move on. You're only able to do that if you're putting what you should not, if you're not over trading, meaning, or putting too much into each trade. If you're putting way too much into each trade, then you're not going to be able to do what I just did. You're probably going to freak out and have to sell on the low, and you won't be able to buy anything because all your money will be tied up. So Michael Saylor is the man. Shout out to Michael Saylor. February was like this too. It's manipulated by Elon though. It doesn't really count TA-wise. Isn't that crazy? Remember what, BB? What is she saying? I don't know what she's saying. Anyway, your wife just writes remember. It's kind of creepy, right? Remember what? Hit that like button, that life for the building. This chill community, love you all. Thank you, filling in the gap. remember feeling in that. It was bound to happen. What you think, going up forever. I see you rocking your crypto lifer sweater. That looks dope, man. What's up, bro? I still don't know what she's doing. She's still creeping me out now. Filling in the gap now. So weird. Anyway. Yeah, if you ever want to really weird me out, guys, say weird, cryptic things to me while I'm trying to live stream. I'll be wondering what you're trying to say, even though I don't, because I have ADD. So even though I don't want to know, my mind will continuously rap through what your word said, and I won't know what's going on. And it will continuously mess me up and cause me to derail. So if you want to derail me, do what my wife just did. I'm causing a fight for tonight. But honestly, man, respect for life from Bruce Wayne Trades, man. Shout out to my man, Bruce Wayne, man. You know, we made some crazy calls last night, honestly, and it's been hairy. It's been a hairy few days. But we made it through. We've made it through. How to add liquidity, baby, on PancakeSwap. We all know how. We'll make it through. Anyway, shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Shout out to the super chat, $4.99 from Mikey Miller, my dude. Hit that like button. Thanks, Lifer, for building this chill community. I love you all. Love you too, man. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Hype for this tutoring session tomorrow, Lifer. Let's get it. Andrew Grena. Dude, I was super excited to meet you, man. I like every one of you Lifers. Usually you're pretty chill people that I would hang out with anyway, because you wanted to hang out with me and learn from me. So it works out pretty well. A lot of clickbait. I guess I should have used this clickbait. Urgent. Musk destroys Bitcoin. Urgent. Elon Musk just destroyed Bitcoin. That might have helped my channel more. Right? Elio Fuds, man. He knows how to get that clickbait going. I need to be more vicious with the clickbait. I'm just not that gangster with the clickbait. I should step it up, though. Hype for this tutoring session. True. Let me see what's going on here. I haven't even taken a look at the stream. What's going on with my stream? How many people are watching? What are we seeing? 94 people. About to break our usual 100. Let's get all the way up. 52 likes. 52 likes and 98. I can't even. You know. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. 99 people. We're about to break through 100. 100 people watching because we get 100 likes. Matching the live. Much respect to everyone here. Jumping on in. What's good, Levin? No clickbait, please. No, don't go for the clickbait. Need some of my Ritalin. Yo, snorted. No, I'm just. I'm messing around. Market looking better. Sent you a telegram a few days back. Let's do a sesh ASAP. David Yoshida. Oh, my man. I got you, Dave. I got you. Thank you for the $9.99. I got you. I'll have my scheduler figure it out. Yeah, because I don't do the scheduling anymore. I've decided it's too much, man. I literally was going to ruin it. I'm not good at it, honestly. I'll be honest with you guys. Well, not that I was good at it. It just, I couldn't do it all. Like, it was becoming something I had to do every hour, couple times an hour, and I had too many things I needed to focus on. Like, say I'm shooting a video. I'm not going to check scheduling. Then I'm going to go live stream. I'm not going to be checking scheduling. Then I'm going to be doing yada, 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 yada. It wasn't going to work. Please clickbait. No, I will use clickbait for us guys to grow the channel, but I'll use it responsibly. Is anchored down forever? No. Market looking better. Let's do a such ASAP. Shout out to everyone. Acknowledging your weakness is a strength. Delegate and succeed. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I know what I can't do. For instance, a lot of people couldn't go live every single day. Like, they couldn't do that. After a while, they'd be like, all right, there's some days where I want to be by myself, and I'm like, man, can I take a day off? But I say, you know what? I had days off when I didn't have my life this way. And now there's no days off, man. There's no days off, bro. Because what am I taking a day off from? From being me? From living my life? From just doing what I want to do? It's not going to happen, right? Good evening, Lifer. Doggy held strong through this dip. Starting to make its move up now. 69 likes. Nice. Kevin likes that. He likes swinging it around. Let's get 113 people. Let's get 113 likes, man. Did I do something wrong to those 43 people? I did the math pretty nicely there. 44 people. Even more now. Like, can I do the math there? How fast can I do the math? 57 people. 48 people. 48 people. All right. Shout out to all you, man. Please hook me up, man. I will beg and growl. I have no shame. I am no bigger than or better than no man. I will tell you that these likes create my life. If these likes didn't go up as far as they did, the likes wouldn't work with the algorithm, and my channel wouldn't go up in views and subscribers, and I wouldn't make any money in my Patreon, and yada, 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 yada. And you know the deal. So a like for me is the biggest thing you can do. As I lose 5 viewers, haters, hating on the kid, whatever, man. Just being honest, man. Greetings from Portugal. Can you please take a look at PHA? Thanks for always intense shows. For sure, man. I appreciate that. I want to keep you guys on your toes at all times, man. At all times. Okay. Let's see what's going on right now for Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. Before we do any super chats on anything, it's Bitcoin in the weekly candle close. And we zoom in on it and we make it nice and big. And we just take a look. And we soak it all in. We soak it all in. First, we create weekly support. 45,000 easy right there, right? Next real big support area, 38,000, okay? Which is now in the cards since we're starting to talk range bound, right? Thank you for your service, Sam. You're lifting up a lot of people here without the clickbait. Shout out to Light in the Dark for the $14.99 super chat. Much respect to you guys. Thank you to everyone who gave me those super chats, man. Much respect. I will remember you. I will remember you. Yeah, for all of you who super chatted me, I'll go back in the list and I'll see who you are. And when I'm paid in the shade, you might just get a visit from me one day. I'll be like, remember all those super chats you hooked me up with? You know what, bro? Why don't we go do this and this? Because you gave when you didn't have to. And now I'm going to bless you like you've never been blessed before. Check it out. Thou gives those who do without needing. For those are the ones who get at the very end, man, you know? Like, to give. And then the super chat. Latex Roach, my dude, man. Always coming through since day one. Shout out to Light in the Dark. Shout out to Latex Roach. Shout out to all my peoples up in the live stream. Thank you for coming on in and busting it out. Okay, so this wasn't a beautiful, beautiful ascending triangle. It was doing this thing. It looked like it was going to break out. We had all systems ready to go. But no, we fell back out to get bought back up. How crazy is that? So in 1 week, from 56K back to 48K, even a dump to 47K. Then we get a pump all the way back up to 59,000, almost 60K. Then we dump a little bit to 52, but we end up candle closing 2 weeks straight. Nice and closing, and we almost break 60K yet again. I don't think we get there, though. We do not. Then we open up where this candle closes about a 59,490 and just continuously continue dump. So now there's the dump action, right? Bam. Horrible. The worst. It's the worst. And so we have a red candle, engulfing candle. You can put this in there. You can put the last 2 candles in there. It's a bit bearish, I have to be honest. Okay. However, this was a red engulfing candle, and look what happened on the next week. So I'm going to negate that theory completely. There's the idea that if you can fit this candle directly into the next candle, usually line by line there, boom, that it will spell bearishness, and it's called a bearish engulfing candle. But look, we ended up booming out to the upside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, red. 1, 2, 2 red, 2 green, 2 red, 2 green, red. 46,000. I honestly am like kind of in a bit of a shock. Bitcoin at $46,000. Like, well, let's take a look at the weekly chart too. So that weekly candle. Let's just read it out so we go like we go over every time. The weekly candle that closed at about 12 o'clock, about almost 3 hours from now. And actually, it closed about an hour and 45 minutes from now at 12 o'clock UTC, which was 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States. The candle opened at 58,240. The high was 59,500. The low was 43,008, and it closed at $46,400. So Bitcoin closing at 43,000. Whoever's selling Bitcoin off because they think it's like bad for the environment or something, most foolish thing you could ever do, honestly, in my opinion. And I don't even hold enough Bitcoin to say that. Like, I hold enough altcoins that, like, If altcoins take off against Bitcoin, it might even be better for me. Honestly, no, dead serious. I'm finally farming. Thanks for the one-on-one lifer from the Canadian $10. Shout out to Matt who knows, man. I got you, bro. Anytime, man. It was fun chilling with you, man. He was an Inuit. This dude was all the way from the highest. He was my most northern subscriber. He lived in a town like in Quebec. He lived in like the most northern town in Quebec. A little village, like he was up there, man. Nunavik. He was up there. Anyway, he might have been my most northern subscriber. Shout out to Maddie, man. Much respect. If you compare ADA EUR versus ADA USDT, 70% all-time high at the Euro chart has dipped 30% with ADA on the Binance chart. This happened often. Just a tip, guys. If you compare ADA Europe versus ADA USDT, minus 17% all-time high at the Euro chart, it has dipped 32% with all-time high on Binance. Interesting. Hey, dude from Montreal near Quebec. Shout out to Elmo. Anchor still bullish. Chilly, Matt W. Yeah, right. Thinking of getting in. Just Soleil. Okay. So Bitcoin on the weekly candle, man. Now, I'd have to respect this line here, 45,000, where these two candles closed. Extremely strong support. We're also touching the 21-day moving average. I'd like to see, I don't want to see anything else. I really don't. I don't want to see any other bullish tones here. Bearish tones. So, an idea. There was bullish divergence that got completely kind of negated, but it's almost still there. It's still there. That's still a swing up to a swing up. And this is a swing down to a swing down. Right there, or even to there. So there's still some bullish divergence. This is oversold, curving again. But how long can you stay down here? Like, this is like some of the longest time the weekly's been down below the dotted line. I would continue to buy here whenever the Bitcoin's down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just ladder in as best you can. I'm being honest. Like, 1 buy, 2 buy, 3, 4. See, in this low area, if you can put a 4 in front of your Bitcoin buy right now, I think you're really lucky. This chart looks like 38K is coming, to be honest. Can you look at Vechain? You still hold in your book? Thanks, man. Do you take profits out, or do you put profits in other coins? From Saipan, a beautiful island that's 12 miles and 5 miles. That's pretty nice, man. Cake back at 28. Wow, time to buy more. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Market's just red, man, but it'll bounce faster than you realize, I believe. That's what I believe. We're low on the histogram. We got through, this is, we're kind of rounding ourselves out. MACD is going to round itself out. Not stressing it. I really doesn't bother me none. I actually buy more Bitcoin. Just recently bought some at 50K, some at 48K. I didn't get down here. I actually think tonight's a nice nibble point, 22K, you know? Gotta buy a little bit of Bitcoin. I mean, it's just like, if you made any money this week, if you made any money this month, if you did anything, I believe 46K. Because you can build from there. You can build from there, right? So I'm gonna buy me a little bit of Bitcoin right now as we speak. $500 of Bitcoin right now. And I'll show you one-time purchase, previous buy, boom. And there we go. You just submitted 0.01604. I just bought more Bitcoin. I'm not stupid. I know every single time. And I bought damn near $4,000 worth of Bitcoin the last week. Now, look, crypto. Every single time the fear and greed index is this low, it was at 20 yesterday. Extreme fear. I mean, it's getting near extreme fear. And we wanted to get it lower. Can we get lower to 38K? When did they start farming anyways? Brick farm, nothing impressive. My first time. Funny, right, though? Yeah, it's sad. Brick Farm's really not really the best place. But as long as you, it's almost a good place to learn because it's so small. End of the cycle, I want max gains. Reef and Anchor are two I'm deciding to make a big move on. Which one you think is better long term, I mean? I don't know. I couldn't say. I hold them both and I hold similar positions. So I'm betting on them both as well, man. End of the cycle, I want max. But any thoughts on trading BNB for BTC? I've looked at the chart a bunch of times, right? And eventually they're probably going to flip it back a bit. But you know what? BNB is so much smaller than Bitcoin that it only takes like a couple pumps for BNB just to get back anything that you may or may not have lost, right? This weekly candle close, though, has to... We cannot break 45, 44, 500, 45K. 45K is the line in the sand for me where these candles closed. We cannot break that. We break it, then it's 38K, 38,900. Which is the strongest support possible, which would make sense. Honestly, I know this is crazy, but 38K would be the most bullish scenario. And you'd be like, why? Well, the lower we go in these scenarios, the higher and more played out the recovery is, the long, hopefully. And the longer, basically, that basically gives us a higher target at the end of the day. Like if we just kept doing this, say Bitcoin had been doing this. Think about the crash and the come down to the Fibonacci level. Like, say it did that, and it just decided to go straight up. And we were like, wow, there was this impulse. It would have to crash hard back to the 618, right? You see what I'm saying? Bam, back to the 618. Progressive, right? Most progressive place here. We're not going to trade like other people trade. We have our own ideas. We may use the same oscillators and similar things as retail, but retail does not think like us. Retail does not project into divergence. Retail does not know when to buy into bullish divergence established. Like retail doesn't know their divergence in and out. Retail doesn't know how to buy the bottom of the pattern. Retail doesn't watch the wick and buy into the wick based on divergence. Like our tactics here at Crypto Lifer are based on my own tactics that I've learned and not based on somebody else's. They may have been formed through other education that I had. Obviously, I didn't just kind of get born knowing TA. Please let us know your thoughts on Shiba Uno. Shiba Uno. Maddie, who knows? No, I didn't, but there were 2 protests today. Fights with police and between people. Insane stuff. Damn. Hey, Lifer, how's MATIC? Fish Farm. Quick on Polycat. I'm about to jump in. I like what you're talking about. I haven't done my deep dive yet, so I don't want to talk on those things, but they're hot. I've read them. I know what they are. I know they're hot. I understand their position inside the space, and I know what they're bringing to the table. Okay? Now, so there's Bitcoin on the weekly candle close. Every single Sunday night, we go over Bitcoin's weekly candle close at about 8:15. We limped it a little later tonight, 8:30, but 8:15 if we can. 8 o'clock even, but it's a weekend, man, so, we're trying to get through. You know about Eric, too. I love the fact that in a short trade with his program, so I don't have to wait for long before I withdraw my profit. So weird, man. It's high in market cap, that Shiba. That's my thoughts on Shiba. You know about Eric, too. Yeah, take that stuff out. I got no moderators out here. Oh, I got Kevin. Kevin, man, watch these guys. Buy the dip. Also stacking Polex right now. It's blowing up. I know you mentioned Polex. We'll take a look at that. Sir, how can BTC go to 38K if on the daily Bitcoin has never went below the 200 MA in over a year plus, and the 200 MA is at 35? I like what you're saying. Let's look what he's saying. Well, right now we're testing the 21 day. And honestly, if you look at the weekly, we don't break the 21 day in a bull run. See that? 21 week, I'm sorry. 21 day moving average. Yeah, so on the weekly, bouncing off the 21 day moving average, shout out to Phoenix Rain, my dude, man. Yeah, we need 7 more, get up to 100. Let's keep it moving, guys. Let's keep it moving. Thoughts on inner computer. Take your time and do your thing. No rush. Yo, last poet, the way you said that, patiently like that, much respect to you and your vibrations, man. Much respect to you and your vibrations, bro. Thoughts on computer. Take your time. Do your thing. No rush. What I will do then is I'm not going to jump on it right now, obviously, right? But I'm going to throw it up here on the right. And I'm going to write ICP up in here for us and get it cooking. Because you know what, man? I really like how you did that. That was some of the classiest asking with a super chat thrown in. I mean, can't beat it. Can't beat it. Thank you, man. Thank you. Much respect. We'll get to ICP in a second. If you don't know what it is, we'll show you what it is in a second, guys. Much respect. Shout out to Cesar Lopez. Greetings from Portugal. Can you take a look at PHA? We'll take a look at PHA as well. What I'll do is I'll just duplicate this, and then we'll throw PHA. I believe it's Phala, right? Which is kind of like in the whole Kusama, you know, the Phala Network. Yeah. What about Vitor? You cut off the explanation. You didn't explain it fully. Please explain. Yeah, we got to go back. We're not done. No, we're going back to Bitcoin. Okay, so far so good. Let's take a look at the daily now. Okay. I like what he just said. This is a good point right now. Check it out. Let's see this. Okay. Last time Bitcoin decided to go below the 200-day was the pandemic, and we broke above it. Used it as support, used it as slight support right there. Began to break out as the moving averages coiled up, like we teach and we talk about, right? Coiled moving averages break to the upside. Okay. As they get wide, you can scale out. You should get a drop, and then you had the what's called hidden bullish divergence, and you'd be like, what is he talking about? Well, you'd have swing up to swing up right here, but you would add swing down to swing down, and that would have told you that what the trend will continue to the upside. You could have bought Bitcoin hard right here at 29.5, and I said that to many family and friends. I said 29.5 will be the low. Called the low there. Really did call this low, and there was two reasons why I was able to call this low. When I went to the 4-hour on that low, there was clear divergence, bullish divergence established. And remember, when I make bullish divergence, I do not use the wicks. I use candle closings because that's where the candle eventually decided to close. To me, that's stop price. And I go from swing stop price to swing stop price. And what I mean by stop price, I mean that's where the price stopped. And look, that swings up. See, this swings up. Sorry about this other line here. We'll take it out. Oh, man. Excellent. If you hit Control Z, you can undo whatever you did. Swing down to swing down, swing up to swing up, and I know the price will continue. Okay? And you're like, wow. And that's magic. And then look, this is swing up to swing up. And in the big run, like when we went to the daily, it was swing down to swing down. And that tells me that the price will continue to the upside. So there's two reasons why you wanted a long Bitcoin at that place. And the reasons were divergence. Divergence will teach you so much about. And look, now on the daily, we have a bit of a swing up. Let's see what's going on here now. Dissecting. This is what's called exaggerated bullish, I believe. Let's see. Man. We have swing down, but we have a flat line there. Still, it's slight hidden bullish. Tells us that the trend could continue. One thing I do not like. One thing I have to be honest with you guys right now. I'm a huge Head and Shoulders guy. I play them like it's my everything. And this, to me, looks kind of like a nasty Head and Shoulder pattern. And the problem there is that would have a large measured move. That would be the head to the neckline. At best, it would be the break of this line here to get our measured move. And that would position a low like somewhere at 34,000 for Bitcoin, right? Ugly. Now, there's really strong support here at 40,000. And like our gentleman here, MTL Shorts, said, Metal Shorts, that, you know, Bitcoin notoriously hasn't gone below the 200-day. But, you know, now it's broken through all the moving averages on the daily time frame. It's really not good. If we go to the 4-hour, we're having a death cross again right there. And we kind of just came out of one. Everything should have went well. We having a second one. It's a bit bearish. It does kind of... I'm trying to heed to you guys. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder. We have a head and shoulders. And if this was any other coin, I would have to get out. I would have to get out. This is bearish to me, very bearish, and it tells us that we're going down 41, maybe even to 38k. 34k is the measured move is 34k, and you see me hit my measured move all the time, over and over and over again. And I hate to do this to me, and I hate to do this to everyone here, but this is what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. It looks like we may test 38. If we break 38, we're coming to 34,000, and that would be the measured move. Then there's 28k, and if we break 28k, I mean, to me, the bull run is just kind of starting to end. You know, it was a good bull run. If that's what it was, I mean, it was a good bull run if you think about it. Is it over? I really don't. I'm not done. So I'm probably either gonna get, you know, demolished or have to have faith. I mean, there's a few reasons why I'm not done. I mean, the weekly is extremely oversold. Extremely. And every time I've seen this, it's been time to get into Bitcoin. And they try to scare us with these moments. Also, whenever this fear and greed index is heavily into the fear, this is when I purchase. And I've been doing it for years. Now, if it is a bit of a bearish run, and we have to wait till 2024 for our next bull run, right? Which would be sad. Take another 3 years. Whatever you buy right now, if you hold long enough, as long as it isn't a crap coin, right? Like Bitcoin, Ethereum, the big boys will just appreciate in value, right? So you'd still win. Now, is it a bear run? Is it all over? I'm highly doubt it. We're oversold on the daily. We're oversold on the weekly, right? We're oversold, about to get oversold in the 4 hour, right? And we're creeping on over the 1 hour with really not a lot of momentum, though, to be honest. At 45k, just slipping. We did just bounce off 43k, even, yeah, 44,000. It says 43.8, about 43,800. So right now, Bitcoin's not very unstable, right? Very unstable. It keeps denying bullish divergence as well. Swing down to swing down right here. And still swing. Yeah, there's no divergence yet on the 1 hour. Which is not a great sign as well. And I keep heeding this head and shoulder pattern that should break to the downside. It's what we eventually formed. It didn't look like we were going to form that. Things were looking good for Bitcoin, in my opinion. It had an oversold weekly candle. Everything was going well. Dump city right now for Bitcoin, though. Let's see what else is going on. What kind of coins? I would just, you know, it's almost like time to short Bitcoin back down to 41k at least. You know, I don't like to short right now. It's not my thing. I have to wait for the trend to fully extend itself. Again, death cross here on the 1 hour. The 1 hour fell below the 200 day. I mean, we don't want to see this type of stuff. Like, you know, we wanted things to kind of, here, I mean, it happened here, we dip back up. We could just be doing this little side dip. So now I want to go back in the past and see what happened on the 1 hour. So here we had a really nice low dip below. Came there and we kind of almost dipped again, but we didn't. So this could just be this dip here, and we're finding our way out. And we're going to curve back out. It's very crucial that we do, though. This needs to start turning bullish. The bulls need to show up for Bitcoin. Extremely, extremely important. And we need to put a higher high in above 49,000. So this is what I'm waiting for, honestly. Like, I'm bearish until I see us break above 49,000. We have to remain bearish. So we don't break above 49,000, we put in a lower high. It's a chance we put in a lower low. And that's the same scenario until we can break the previous high and change trend. And right now, Bitcoin is in a downtrend, and it's not happy. It's not happy. And you can clearly see the trend that it's in now. That it's choosing to trade in. And you know me, I'm always bullish on Bitcoin. And I'm not changing my tune. Like, I still think we're going to 100K somewhere by like late June. If I had to take a final guess, And honestly, I'm a pattern trader, and I trade the pattern until I don't have to. Down, up, you know, and then we'll find out. Does it come back down again to 39 before it breaks on out? It would be quite precarious. Let's see what happens. But right now, you know, lower low, lower high, and then yet another lower low. So Bitcoin's struggling, man. Bitcoin's struggling. Bull run just starting. The financial system can't keep on forever, drowning in debt. Bitcoin has not even started yet. Yeah, I don't think, honestly, I'm not saying, I truly believe in my heart of hearts, this is not the end of the bull run. I'm buying Bitcoin. I'm buying into Bitcoin. You just saw me buy Bitcoin live. I mean, I'll be able to say I bought Bitcoin at 45K. May 21st, Bitcoin pump. I'd hope so.
Hugging a kiss, Daddy.
Oh,
What time is it? 9?
it's time for you to go to bed, my little cutie.
It's 9, right? Or
Go
8?
to bed, little cutie.
Is it 9?
Go
or
to
8?
bed.
Just tell me, is it 9 or 8?
Go to bed.
What time is it?
It's 9 o'clock, my love. It's time for bed.
Yes,
I love you. I had
my
such a good
bedtime-
time with you today.
Yes, my bedtime's at 9.
Thank you.
Love you, Daddy.
Did you have fun?
Can't wait to go to Phala next day.
All right, baby. Went swimming with my daughter at a local pond. It was really cool, man. I went swimming today, man. In Massachusetts, too. Like, went swimming. Oh, I'm sorry. I won't tell anybody. I like Serum a lot. Serum Labs. It's been on my radar. I put a call out for it. SRM right here. I just want to put it on your radar because I'm a nice guy like that. I'm like, guys, you know, look, double bottoming, bouncing on out. I think this is going to start to make a big move. Serum, man. People are finding out what's going on with Solana, and they want a piece of the action. Everyone wants SRM. Let's take a look at what SRM is. Internet computer. Shout out to the super chat. The Internet computer. It's the world's first blockchain that runs at a web speed with unbounded capacity. It also represents the third major blockchain innovation alongside Bitcoin and Ethereum. A blockchain computer that scales smart contract computation and data, runs them at web speed, processes and stores the data efficiently, and provides powerful software frameworks to developers. By making this possible, the Internet computer enables the complete reimagination of software, providing a revolutionary new way to build tokenized internet services, pan-industry platforms, decentralized finance systems, and even traditional enterprise systems and websites. The project was founded in October 2016 by Dominic Williams, an attractive notable interest from the crypto community. Dfinity raised a total of $121 million from contributors such as Andreessen Horowitz, Polychain Capital, SV Angel Aspect Ventures, Electric Capital, 0x, Scalar Capital, and Multicoin Capital, and several notable early Ethereum supporters. In 2018, over 50,000 registered participants received ICP utility tokens in an airdrop. On December 18, 2020, Dfinity launched the alpha mainnet of the Internet computer, in a final step towards decentralization on May 10th. 2021, Dfinity launched the Internet computer into the public domain. This major milestone means that the Internet now functions as a decentralized global computer, marked by the release of all of the Internet computer source code into the public domain, as well as ICP utility token, allowing tens of thousands of community members to govern the Internet computer network. Dominic Williams, the chief scientist of Dfinity. He's a crypto theoretician responsible for inventing threshold relay, probabilistic slot consensus, and other novel crypto techniques. A serial entrepreneur and early member of the Bitcoin and Ethereum technical communities. Previously, he was president and CTO of String Labs, an incubator for venture-backed crypto projects, early pioneer of DeFi at Mirror Labs, and founder and CEO of Fight My Monster, an MMO game for children that scaled millions of users. He also founded several startups such as System 7, AirDocs, Smart Drives, and graduated from King's College London first in class in computer science. What do you think will be the lowest floor for Bitcoin price once the whole bull run is over? 80K. 80, somewhere, I gotta be range 80 to 110K. Somewhere right there. I can't exactly know when, but somewhere in that area. somewhere in that place. Shout out to everyone watching on the live stream. 154 people watching. Can you please hit the like button for my daughter, for my life, for my family? It would really mean a lot if you could just tap that like button, man. Do what you can. Do what you can when you can, and hitting that like button is the coolest thing you could do for me and my entire family, really. Not just me, but for me and my family, man. Much respect. So I would love it, man, if you shared some love for the kid, man. Shared some love for the kid. All right. So I gave you Bake. Let's take a look at Bake. I'll tell you why I believe Bake has legs. Okay. It's tripping right now, though. Fat red candle for Bake, man. Damn. Went all the way to 797. What a good... Why is that a good place to take profits? Well, you were that far away from the 21-day. I keep talking about that. Flip to the 1 hour. Whenever you get far away from the 21-day moving average on the 1 hour, especially extended, well extended, it's a good place to take profits. Okay? You're probably going to come on back. But this has a beautiful trajectory. Okay? We have swing up to swing up here. If we take that area in these two places, either place, we still get a swing down. We get hidden bullish divergence with the MACD turning, and we're still pushing up here. Now, this is curving up, telling me I think it wants more and starting to move to the upside. Okay? The daily has a lot of room and really wants to pump. So watch Bake closely. The NFT market for Bake is starting to make a move. I see Bake getting all the way up here to $12.65. So don't sleep on Bake. I see it happening not too long from now. Stay tuned for Bake. Cartesia had amazing pump all the way to 173. That's why you got to take profits on these coins. Look, retraced all the way back to the 618. I said a perfect place to buy back in. We circled it. We talked about it. Said 89.91 cents, anyone in that region. And then boom, it bounced right off the 618. How beautiful. So I think we did this before it even came down. I think we did this when this red candle first came. We pulled this and we showed it to you like a few days back. Really, really interesting. You can do this now. You can watch something pump up hard and then you can pull the line on it and see where it went. Okay, Mithril. I want you to look at this. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder, falling off to the downside, but it's kind of it's a slight descending triangle, but I believe it's still more of it can be a bull pennant. The bottom would have to be completely flat, and it is not. It's close to flat, but it's not flat. I believe this is a perfect buy zone for this coin right now. So here you go. Again, nothing I do here should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any trade. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me and being a part of the Crypto Lifers. Much respect. 250% gains from where we're at now. Aggressive buys right here at the bottom of the trend line. I heed you. I heed you to say this is the aggressive buy. Let's rug Ethereum. Buy Wreath, War on Rugs coin, Revenge Shib. I agree, man. I'm with that. I'm kind of with that in a way. Do you consider it a good moment to buy some alts? I do. What about ERN? What happened there? Eternity, man. Bitcoin disaster dump, but this Bitcoin chart reveals what's next. I believe Bitcoin's about to pump hard. And I'm going in. I'm going all in right now. I would go all in. If I just came, if I was new to the game, I would go all in on Bitcoin right now. Everything you had, man. No sleep till Brooklyn, man. Don't let these guys take you out of the game. And I know you're looking at me like, this guy's out of his mind. Well, let's wait 1 month from today and remember this game. Remember when I said I would go all in on Bitcoin. Bitcoin will easily be at 70K. You would make like 80% of your money. And you'll be sitting pretty. And you'll be like, yep, I did the right thing with my monkeys yet again. Bitcoin took care of me yet again. Right? You want to buy in the red. Beautiful red day for a lot of USDT pairs. Vechain back to 16. Falling out of this position. Damn, man. Vechain, what are you doing? A little bit of a double top there. So Vechain falling down, which I don't like to see. But there again is your bottom of the pattern buy. Up, down, up, down. It could go up and come back down, but still, you want a guy. All you can do is accumulate bottom of the pattern as best you can. As best you can. SDX Sun. We're going to look at a bunch of different coins. Sun. Remember Justin Sun's old coin right here? Double top. Coming in for the double bottom. Oversold. Shoulder, head, and shoulder, though. I'd stay away from that one. Let's look at SDX. Blockstacks. A lot of these things are in a similar pattern as well. Now, if Bitcoin can't hold its own, right, and can't do its thing, it's going to affect all of these USDT pairs. Every single one of them. Okay? Maybe there'll be a few that kind of escape, like Polkadot, Chainlink, Cardano, right? Like big boys that have their own steam. But here again, we're looking at the bottom of the patterns. I mean, these are the best. These are the most aggressive buys you can make. But these are the buys that make people a lot of money. I'm being honest. Like, it's buying when it all looks grim. Like weeks of pain now. Bitcoin has had 2 weeks, 3 weeks really, because candle closed, and then a week from there a nasty one, and then 2 weeks from there another nasty one, and it's just been like, yikes, right? It's been a tough few weeks, but yet there's still some big gains that have been coming in, which has been very interesting for all sorts of coins and things, right? So it's weird how there's like a bull run going on behind the scenes while there's like some bearish tones in the bigger coin like Bitcoin, but a lot of other coins are like, nah, we good, man, we good. It's like I see 182% gains. I see a nice stop loss right there. 21% stop loss. Possible gain of 182%. I mean, that's a 9-to-1 risk reward ratio. Can't beat that, right? That's going to be Blockstack. STX. All right? So I'm still hunting every single day for you guys. We'll take a look at AVAX, BTC. USDT too, and we'll take a look at IOTA, an oldie but goodie. All right, okay. GTO, man. Okay, let's take a look. We're going to take a look at GTO. It's a Binance IEO, and IEOs like to pump. All right, and this one hasn't really done its thing yet. Double bottom here. Okay, double bottom there as well. Remember this. 1 hour's on its way, and wow. 1 hour oversold. 4 hour wants to come down a little bit. Daily oversold and turning. Sweet little double bottom here. So just putting this on the radar, but slight shoulder, head, and shoulder though. See that, right? It's interesting. Seller. We talked about seller BTC yesterday, right? Now let's take a look at this. Still in a falling wedge, right? Slight descending triangle, slightly. Double bottom there. Running out of room in my opinion though. I even give it a wider target. Keep that stop. You gotta swing it for protection a little bit below this previous line there. You know, don't want to play it too close to the bone, but I don't like being 22%, 10-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Right? You throw 1,000, you lose 200, or you make, you know, $2,000. So that's a risk I'd be willing to take. You do 10 of those and you lose 3 or 4, but you win 5 or 6, you win 6. Say you lose 4, you lose 800, but you win 6, right? That's 6 times $2,000. That's $12,000, and that's how you make it. That's how you make it work. MILF, looking like it's getting ready. MILF is a coin that we're looking at. One of those little coins. Interesting. All right. So we're gonna I'm just posting this into the Crypto Lifer trading room. All right. GTO, USDT, Binance. Rating. I think I'll give it a 7. Not horrible. Not the best, greatest trade in the world, but it's looking pretty good. And there's a buy zone right now for a lot of coins. 1 inch back to 480. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. I'm in shock, man. 1 inch has devastated me many, many times. Really, one of the hardest holds I've ever had to hold in my life, man. And it's been one of the most hurtful trades I've ever been in. Like, what a slap in the face so many times. Look, shoulder, head, and shoulder. Broke out. No. Cup and handle. Broke out. No. Another cup and handle. Break out. Like, retesting previous support. Better hold that line. 480. But when we went back to 6, 7, we went to 7. We were at $8 recently almost. And I said, this is 1 inch's time to shine. Like, I said, it will come back to previous support and then it'll make its way on out. Why is it not respecting the TA, man? There's some other force at work selling off 1 inch here. It's starting to get on my nerves because the project itself is beautiful. Telling me something's fishy. Something, I can sniff out a rat, man. Something fishy's going down. AAVE taking a bit of a hit. Went all the way to my target there at 632. Pull back. Okay. I'm still very bullish on this trade. ANT for USDT. Do not give up on this trade. Again, guys, go through all the trades that I've posted in the last few days. Many of them are not or have just entered the buy zone. Please be very wary of what I'm showing you and do not skip over trades. Make sure you check and go back because this trade was posted a few days ago. It's just now getting to be viable. It's just now hitting that buy zone. So watch out for ANT USDT here at $7.28. I see it going up 227% gains. Okay. Hey, live for MATIC and a wedge. Thoughts on the next week? Thanks. Shout out to Crypto Greg, man. Much respect to you, man. MATIC USDT. Wow, 161. It's really far away from the moving average on the daily. The last time that happened, we had a curve back to it a little bit, right? It tells me that something could happen. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Sad to say, look, shoulder, head, and shoulder. We do see the bearish pattern of a you know, it's a very bearish pattern. It's like the most bearish pattern in the game. We did bounce to the upside there. It's the only good sign right now working for me is we did bounce to the upside, okay? It's in a bit of a bull flag now, you know, bull rectangle, right? It's in that rectangle. Wow, I believe it's coming back down here, right? 160, 145, 145, and that would be your entry. It either holds that line or it dumps completely. It looks, you know, there was bearish divergence there too as well on the 1 hour. We had swing up to swing up. And right here, look, we have like a swing down thing going on. Tells me that the price should drop, and drop we did. There's the low. We went to another lower low. We did eventually interact with this higher support service right there. That, you know, that's our support line right there, and we bounced off of it. I'd like to see us hold that, come back down. You know, there's a chance that this is what's going on too. Just trying to break a different idea into my head here. Did we break down out of the pattern but break back on in with a V-shaped recovery, and now we're finding our way? That looks a little more like it. I just bended my idea. I always kind of, you know, and that's what makes a good trader. Someone who never knows exactly, you know, you can't tell yourself it has to be. Always be open-minded to bend and turn and twist, right? So wow, MATIC could be a buy right here at 162. That's what it's suggesting. You go to the oscillator, 1 hour wants to kind of curve down. It's getting a little bit overwhelmed there. 4 hours ready to rock though. So give the 1 hour till later tonight, maybe, or till tomorrow, about 8 hours, till like 5 or 6 in the morning. And then we should see kind of exactly where all systems are going for MATIC. It is oversold or overbought up here on the daily time frame. So that suggests it's time to take some profits as well at 163 for MATIC. It was just 36 cents not too long ago. A lot of people are just following the same thing. They're either in pennants or they're in wedges, right? Here's that AirSwap, AST. One of the first of its kind. Shout out to Crypto Greg with the super chat, man. Much respect to you, my friend. Much respect to you. Almost never fails. He's like sun in California, man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. ANKR is breaking down. I doubt it. It will be the same crypto winter like from 2018 to 2020. Yeah, I agree too. Due to brand new institutional retail, it's hard to see another pronounced end of the bull run extend bear market. Instead, I see manipulation, panic, induced sell-offs immediately bought back up. Thoughts on Nano, bro? I sold for a loss and then pumped. Feels so stupid. Wow. Don't feel stupid, man. It's okay. Take a deep breath. Everything was going to be all right. All right. Bottom of the pattern. This is where you would buy AST. Okay. Aggressive buy. That's the aggressive buy. I mean, that's just what it is. The market's going to try to trick you out of the gains. That's what it does. All you have to do is do the same thing over and over again, and then you don't have really... You can't be tricked out of gains because you're not trading on emotions. You're trading on charts and calls. And as long as you do something different than what they think you're doing, they can't trick you, right? So learn from me. I'm a wacky new dude, and what I talk about, most people probably don't. So with that being said, it will be harder to identify you and take you out, because that's what they will try to do. It happens every time. There's a call right there. I like what I'm seeing here for AST USDT. Okay. Shout out to everyone watching on the live stream. Thank you for all the support. Much love to all you guys. You don't sell, you don't lose. It's what happens, man. It's what happens. Sometimes I'm forced not to sell. It's not always perfect, but I hold through and I hold strong. Okay. Shout out to one of my best students, Adam Khan, my dude, showing us that we could possibly have a buy zone right here at the bottom. Making our move for Vechain USDT. Finally, a little bit of hidden bullish divergence is well established. Tells us that the trend should continue to the upside. One more life for NMR, looking amazing. Thanks, bro. Yeah, Numeraire, man. Numeraire is just flying. And that is a Tika Tawari call, right? Remember Numeraire? Wow, Bamming. Bazooka. It was just $21 not too long ago. And guys, what do we see there? I mean, now this is textbook stuff. Now we're back to what we usually want to see. And shout out to Crypto Greg for the $10 donation, man. Much respect to you, Crypto Greg. Much respect to you, man. Thank you very, very much. Metal Shorts donated Canadian $2. SAFERUNE, new coin, video game, cool. Look into it. Sounds awesome, man. Thank you. SAFERUNE. We'll take a look at that. We're still going to go over Phala. We didn't forget for you guys, and we're still going to go over the internet computer, like as far as the TA is confirmed or concerned. So, bam, swing up to swing up, gives us the longer length. Go all the way there, lengthen that up. Man, match the measure to move almost exactly. Bam. Which we then would have the fallout, double bottom, and break to the upside again. I mean, crazy. People tell me I'm nuts for doing TA, but look at the double bottom. Now we got to break that previous high and we're gone, man. But shout out to anyone that got into Numeraire. I did put a call out for this one day, NMR. Interesting. I really like this call right here to accumulate MTV right here. I really, really like it at this 0-0. It's like, I can't say enough about how much I like this trade. This is really textbook where I like to start to get into something that I believe is going to start making a pretty big move. And it's a small enough coin that it can really make waves and give you some pump in your portfolio. So, in my opinion, there's no way right after a massive injection of institutional capital and huge retail activity, the market will crumble just because of Elon. We were already in a bull run before and just doing fine. Bro, are you familiar with Wyckoff method? I saw a chart and Bitcoin looks like it's following it. Yes, a Wyckoff accumulation, man, of course. Can we check Yummy Dent Coin? How much to sell when you take profit? I'm backed up on Super Chats as it is, guys, so I got to get the Super Chat. Shout out to SAFERUNE, new coin. We'll take a look at SAFERUNE as well. Rocket Dog with a 333. Shout out to my dude, Rocket Dog, with the $3.33. Much respect. Let's rug ETH. I would like to, but I do like Ethereum, and I don't want to get all involved in that. Thoughts on the internet computer? Take your time and do your thing, no rush. I like this, the internet computer. Let's just take a look at what it looks like on the charts. Because once I like the project, then it's all about seeing, okay, well, what do I want to pay? Still kind of in that dump city area, right? I thought it would get unmanipulated by now and kind of start making a move. Fell out of the falling wedge, broke down again, double bottoming. Hopefully this is the one that kind of gets it out and gets it moving, but damn. This thing is just continually falling down. ICP, internet computer, right? And it actually, okay, it's got a slight curve going for it, but so far no good on the 30-minute. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Not much information on these. Extremely oversold right there on the 4-hour. And the 1 hour actually needs some time to come to the downside. This thing is kind of bearish right now, and I would stay away from it until it kind of finds its way. I really would. I normally don't say stuff like that, but in a bull run and all too. But right now, this is just kind of making lower lows, and I can't really get a reading on the moving averages because it's been down for so long. We might get some action here as it starts to break above the 21 on the 7-minute chart, but I got to use the 7-minute, and that's not my favorite place to be. You know, there's a lot of different reasons why I'm not a huge fan at the moment. Great stuff, Jam. Please let us know your thoughts on Shiba Inu. I like Shiba Inu, man. I think it can go well, right? I did sell my Shiba, which is sad, but I did, and it is what it is. And yeah. Now, yeah. Let's take a look at what Shiba's doing though right now. And we're going to take it over to the decentralized land. Okay. Light's doing its thing. Remember Light? I bought it live on camera. It's running out of room, and I believe it's going to break to the upside eventually. Let's take a look at Shiba, man. And then Cake struggling at 27.72, man. Never thought I'd see Cake down here. Come on, Cake, baby. You can do better than this. It is just hitting the previous all-time high, which is normal, honestly. Very normal. BNB, VThor USDT, please tell your thoughts. I like VThor, man. What altcoin to invest? BNB, drop it like it's hot. Just tapped in. Game line, BNB. Shout out to Wrenchy T up in the spot. The Cloud Lifter is the Sheezel Boozle. The Sheezel Beezel. I love it, man. It's so awesome. Changes the game. Let's talk about gold, man. We haven't talked about gold in a while. Starting to make a comeback. Shot up hard. So I think there's something going on here too. Make way for gold. Starting to make its move. Bake getting beat down. Went to a beautiful high of $8. $7.27. $7.24. I thought it went higher than that. Oh, this is the 7-minute chart. Yeah. Went all the way up here. $8. $7.94 for Bake. Came back down, double bottomed here. Still forming this lower wedge, and it's about to be oversold, but still, Bake back to 662. Come on, Bake. Come on, Bake. You can do better than that. You really can. Previous support region, though, in the accumulations, shoulder, head, and shoulder on that 7-minute. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Did you get oversold in the 4-hour? You kind of did, starting to come to the downside. You see that? Some bearish divergence played out as well on the chart. 1 hour I might show it a little more. Yeah, see, swing up to swing up. That swings up. Nah, no bearish divvy there. Smaller time frame. 7 minute. Nah, not really. Didn't have it. It's slight right there, but not really. Not perfect. Get real. This market is bipolar. Gold and silver are both super undervalued. Silver should be $1,000. I believe that too. Thoughts on SafeMoon, man? I think SafeMoon's going to do well. Big news for SafeMoon today. They kind of tweeted something that was very interesting to me. They have their own card coming out. Look at SAFERUNE. Has great potential. Does it really, though? Phala Network. Someone asked me about the Phala Network. Let's take a look at it. Phala, man. Global confidential compute cloud. Blockchain confidentiality by trusted computing. Trusted privacy-preserving cloud computing. Tamper-proof trustless education. Privacy-preserving smart contracts. Products on Phala. Web3 analytics. Dark pool and dark wallet. Time to drop centralized analytics tools instead of sending your users privacy to internet cartels. W3SD enforces users 100% control over their privacy with the SDK. Any web service can become part of the Web 3.0 in just a few minutes. Akala, see? Polkadot, Kusama. And this is where really Phala comes in, man. You want Polkadot, Kusama, Akala. You want Akala, Kusama. And then we also talked about Karura, right? And the whole kind of ecosystem of Polkadot. Which altcoin is good to buy? What about BNB? Game line. Anchor can't break. 0.15 looking weak. Let's take a look at Anchor on the 15 on the BTC chart. I like Bake right here though, forming this pennant. Kind of broke out, but now we have to almost put it back in. Now it looks like it's going to fall. Please have a look at Burger BNB when you get a chance. Put Yusuf AD. For sure, man. So up, down, up, down. This would be a good time to buy into big yet again at 663. I like Atom. Atom taking a beat down, though. Let's take a look at the Atom BTC pair, though, as BTC's kind of... Yep. And I ended up selling a majority of this position. I sold a lot of my positions in BTC pairs yesterday when they were at the highs. I took them down, man. I kind of was like, guys, I think I should take these trades. This market's been insanely volatile. It really has. I'm just trying to end this game with more Bitcoin than I started and not worry about anything else. And honestly, if you keep your eye on the prize, man, this is really, really good opportunities for that. No one else is paying attention. Now, I sold this at 297. I can't believe it got all the way up. 384. And then there's your bearish divvy that played out too right here. Swing up to swing up. You got swing down and then we drop, you know, bearish divergence on 1 BTC. Definitely take some profits on these calls, man. I told you I was selling them and I told you guys when I sold them. So shout out to all my Patreons. I told you when I got in. I told you when I got out. I went over the entire market. Let's take a look at total too, because I went over this too when we would have a pullback, talked about the pullbacks, went over the measured moves, the pullbacks. See what's going on. Total is the entire market cap, all right, in all its entirety. Every coin put together, right? $2 trillion worth of it. Let's see what's going on with her. Now, it was forming an upper trend, definitely a rising wedge, and there's a chance that this is the fallout here. It's been falling out. We'll try to complete it. But, you know, this is a green line here of support and resistance at 2 trillion. Now, we need to hold 2 trillion. We don't. We fall all the way back down to a bare 1.6 trillion. And that's going to be tough for a lot of people to swallow. Sad thing is that's kind of the higher percentage of possibilities because this is a rising wedge. And if we break out of the rising wedge, we would come to the 200-day moving average. And that would put us back down at $1.48 trillion. It has me a little flabbergasted. Are we going to wake up to some of the nastiest things we've ever seen? Or are we going to make it through these tough times? Up, down, up, down. We need to hold that level. It's one of the really biggest deals I've seen in a long time. Because if we don't hold this level, we gap down pretty fast to about 1.6 trillion. So we don't want that to happen. We want to stay strong, right? Total 2 is all the market of all the altcoins, and they look a little more bullish than everything else, right? Like, we look at them, I mean, yes, double top, we consider that a double top. We'll see how it plays out, right? So we just have to brace ourselves for the pain if it comes. But to me, it's still forming a bit of a bull pennant, and I think it could then continue to break on out. So this looking a little more bullish because it's not attached to Bitcoin, and Total 2 is, and that used to be a good thing for it, but right now it's not the best thing for it. It's very volatility. Its mom, his aunt, his just, you know, Total 2 has all these different connections. Like, if you looked at the world of coins like they were a family, Total 2 is like the big uncle in a way of all the other coins. You want to watch Total 2, man. These are all the altcoins put together, man. They tell you a huge story of what's going on. Then we have Total, right? Total is basically every coin, but Bitcoin's included. Total 2 is not Bitcoin. So that's why we go over them every day. We look at them. They kind of give us access points to what's going on. Honestly, when we looked at this, if you delete this out and you take a look, total market was sitting in this kind of wedgy bull pennant type of thing going on, right? If you look at it, it was an aggressive fall to the downside as well, right? Now, when we shape it and we look at the measured move to this and we swing up to swing up, show me the measured move without moving things around, like right. Bam. It was pretty close. Like it said, that said we would have a pullback at, you know, 2.54 trillion. And we were really close before we got 2.46 before we ended up having that pullback, right? This video title is Cope. This video title is Cope. Bitcoin just bounced off 43K to 43, unreal. Weekly candle close, hottest alts for the week. Please have a Burger BNB. Let's take a look at Burger BNB. There's something else I left us to go over here, right? The Phala Network, the internet computer. All right, so we did them both. Excellent. Burger BNB holding you down. Now, it was in that falling wedge right there that I showed you that disappeared, but we'll put it back up in a second. So it's in the falling wedge. It eventually breaks on out and does its thing. Booms on out. Now you're going to look at some support and resistance lines. Look way left. I'm looking like over here almost. Not even looking at the right yet. I want to see how these react to each other. So there was some support bounce there, some bounce, and we bounced there as well, right? Tells me that we should have a bit of a move. I've been scoping for this Froge coin out. Don't know much about it yet. This video title is Cope. I don't know what he's talking about. Cope. So now we're in the same kind of falling wedge we were just in, just a smaller version of it. Bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom, right? Look, it's kind of funky, but it is. If you don't know what that is you have an atom, which is a point, right? And this is just a curve here. And so Adam and Eve double bottom, breaking on out. And that would be the middle of the bottom, 200-day moving average. Touch, it happens a lot too on the movement of the 4 hour. So just, you know, something to think about. I like the Burger BNB call. Let's take a look at where Burger is. Just want to see the USDT pair. 12 bucks, 10 bucks, 11, man. Remember selling that thing off live on camera at 24.88? That's why you got to take profits in this game. Look what happens, man. It's a dirty game. It's a dirty, dirty game, man. Trying to hurt these newbies right out of the game, man. You could tell it. Like, if I was new and I got in, this would be a very skeptical time. Without a mentor, without a plan, without a dream, without hope. This is a very skeptical time. So yeah, you're right. ANKR just getting a little wrecked right there. Like had its move and just kind of gave it all back in. But you know what? I like what we're seeing for ANKR, and I like where it's at. And this is still the buy zone for me. So I don't stress these things. I don't stress these things. Could not break into the price disco, you know, even though it should have. Did hit my target exactly, though, and then would collapse. Selling the target seems to be a good idea. Let's take a look at KSM, Kusama, man. Kusama for Tethers. Wow, Kusama all the way back up to $514. And it's acting very bullish, man. This could be a shoulder and head shoulder forming. Bit of a bearish divergence right here, though. Swing up to swing up on the 4 hour, and we have it like flat or swinging down. It tells us that the price should drop a little bit. Bit of a rounded top as well. We'll see. But what I like, it does have strong support right here, which then functions as like a catalyst to keep it up where it's at. So, and huge shoulder, head, and shoulder really that pushed it up out of here. This thing's looking very bullish to me. I remember giving a call for it way back when. Look at my first call right here. Buy zone, stop loss. This thing ended up flying, but to get in at $100, so 5x in your money. But 5x in your money from February, March, and April, 3 months, not too bad. It's making more than 100% a month. I mean, which isn't bad. What was your target on Skanker? Funny. KAVA BTC is something on my radar. I like seeing what's going on. See, it's kind of in that same position there, not retesting the lows, breaking out of this. Eventually, it's going to make it all the way back up. It's only a matter of time. Let's look at ADA ETH, which was like destroying ADA recently. ADA ETH was like, ADA was just destroying ETH. ADA ETH very strong and actually really strong right now. Still continuing to be strong. Where am I going to sell ADA ETH? Well, I believe it was in a giant cup and handle. Look at this. You know what can happen to these. They can go up parabolic. I have it up 200% gains from where it's at now, or from where we actually entered the trade. Now another 121% gains. So, man, Sunday to you. How about cake? A good time to add to the bag. Didn't think we would see this price again, but might have room to go lower. Are we done with this bull rocket? No. Thanks, Chief. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Thank you for coming on and sharing your most precious asset with me. Oh, we just lost a bunch of people. Is it just too late in Europe? Is that what it is? Just 2 a.m. They just fell off. They just couldn't hang. Where did we get all the way up to here? $2.47 for Cardano. Just taking a little bit of a chill pill. I see it making a move. Look, bouncing off the 200-day moving average. Beautiful sign right there. Beautiful sign. I think Cardano gets all the way up to at least my target at $2.66 and more. Wow. Seeing Cardano well above $1, $2. I never thought Cardano would pump like a little, like it should. Cardano's been beautiful, man. All-time highs for Cardano. We're back to where we started. Things are moving. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at this Syscoin. Syscoin, BUSD. Wow, Sys went all the way to $91 and gave it all back, like every single thing. It's kind of sad because I needed it for some personal reasons to stay up there, and now it's in the dumps. Syscoin, you need to make it way back to your all-time high and continue to the upside. Please do the right thing for me, Syscoin. Do the right thing. Jeez, man. Almost 3 a.m. Yeah, it's 3:40 a.m., bro. 45K just broke. Here comes 38K. BTC, USDT. $45K, man. Holding it down. When they break it, they usually wick it just enough to scare you. I'd buy more into Bitcoin right now and ride it up to 46. I think you could ride it at least as a safe play up to 48K. So you buy in now and you ride it up to 48K. Just my idea. Put a tiny stop loss at 2%, like right there, and just let it run. Binance, KCM, Binance.BTC. Thoughts on KCM to dot ratio? I'll post a ticker for the trade just below. Binance dot. Maybe he meant dope, right? Been falling total every day more than any other chart. Look at that, my man. Thoughts on KSM to DOT ratio? Post the ticker for the trading. KSM BTC, man. We looked at that. Or did we? No, yeah. I mean, that's going to be in beast mode. Yeah, look at that. What a nice trade that was recently, too. All the BTC pairs just... That was a rip, though. And that's in the last 3 days you made some gains. So when the whole market was bearish, this is what you do. You play against Bitcoin on the BTC pairs. You just beat up the BTC pairs all you can. And then what happens is you make so much Bitcoin in the background. And this is really where you can take advantage of Bitcoin. You need Bitcoin to be down and out. And you need a few coins to pump. Look, GVT, that's going to tank. Look at that huge M. FTT still sitting in there. Up, down, down. That's your buy zone right there. $51.77 for Sam Bankman-Fried. He's worth billions of dollars, and he's only 28 years old, man. Come on, man. This thing's going to be huge. This thing's going to be huge. .BTC. Let's see what's going on. It's another one. Look, for the win. Bam. Bam. Watch .BTC. Probably tomorrow. I know, right? Let's take a look at DOGE. Just touching my buy zone yet again. That previous buy zone I had on the 4 hour. Let's take a look right there. See? Still sitting in my... It's like directly in my buy zone. It looks like this thing's going to go pretty bullish and break out. It's in a cup and handle with a wedge coming out. Shoulder, head, and shoulder as well. Just saying, Doge does look hot right now. I have to put that out there. Doge looks hot, regardless of the market. And it's oversold on the 4 hour, which tells me that things should pop. Right? So don't sleep, man. What's happening between Shiba and Vitalik? He donates $1 billion worth of Shiba Inc. to NDD. A billion contacts like that. It's crazy, man. Oh my gosh. The whole Vitalik Shiba Uno thing, man. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Honestly, Doge has the power to fight through this market because it doesn't believe in the market. So a coin that doesn't believe in nah, man, people find someone got scammed or almost got scammed, and he's saying, I want to post a link to let everybody know. But like, we don't want to post that link to let everybody know. Bitcoin, man, you better hold 45K. You better hold 45K, because if you don't, I mean, the big resistance. We have some support here, 41,945. All right, so 41,000 is the next piece. There it goes, man. We are slipping below. Ah, man, people are getting real bearish today. And look, the 4 hour needs to come here to oversold, so we got to come down a little more before this is over. Just what it is. We always know that. Daily, really nice and down. And the weekly, telling you, man, this is where you buy Bitcoin, guys. A lot of fear. I love it. I love it. Bring on the fear. Bring on the red candles. Tell everyone the bull run's over. Flush them out. Flush them out. Flush them out. They're going to find out if you have diamond hands or not. I'm telling you right now. You thought it was easy to make money in cryptocurrency, right? What does dropping below 1.6 trillion mean for the whole market besides time to buy in years? I love it. ETH got murked. ETH always does get murked though. Whenever it hits an all-time high, ETH has been getting slaughtered. It really has been. You guys know it. I know it. It is what it is. You know. Let's take a look at LiteCoin BTC. Might be a good trade right now on the low end. Sad what happened to LiteCoin. It was doing really well. Took a beat down. Wow, look, in the last week though, LiteCoin BTC made 43% on your Bitcoin in the last 2 weeks and still held the gains pretty well. It's good to see that. The daily's starting to flag out. So here, guys. And it's getting oversold. So was the 4 hour. Somebody sees some love right here. LiteCoin BTC. Looks like LiteCoin may make a little bit of a move against Bitcoin, or at least just hold its position now while Bitcoin slumps. It tells you if we get a run up here, we'll get a little play on LiteCoin BTC. So that trade looks pretty nice, honestly. Let's take a look at the 1 hour as well. I would watch this. This is looking pretty hot to me. LiteCoin BTC. Buying into the low wedge of the channel there. Looking tight. Yes. I like LiteCoin BTC right now. Just for the quick BTC trade. Try to make 30%. Don't nothing crazy in this volatile market. But I'm liking that right there. Make 39% on your Bitcoin on the low while we're in shambles. Risk 9%. Not a big deal. Right? So here. I'm going to smart trade it for sure. Okay? I like the trade a lot. It looks really healthy to me. Even if we get a bounce for Bitcoin, take the LiteCoin pair up. They'll both kind of pair together. And then at one point, the money will flow out of Bitcoin right into LiteCoin. And it's not the greatest trade in the world. It's more of like one of the safer trades. And then I can move that BTC into something else. Okay? Let's take a look at what we got here. Binance. And honestly, we're still, it could be worse, man. It could be a worse day. It's tough, but it could be a worse day. Easily. We're still finding a way to trade, right? Take advantage of these times. Focus on your strategy, not theirs. So look, right there, almost a half a Bitcoin, right? Which is, wow, I mean, that's... I think I reached one of my original goals was to gain more Bitcoin. I ended up sending a half a Bitcoin in there. Let's see though. I took down some trades, but I kept some trades open. So the plan is the Bitcoin is growing, man. The plan is growing. The plan is growing. All right. ANKR still up. See, ANKR BTC still doing its thing. Up $116. See? Vechain was up way bigger, slowing down, you know. MTV was hustling. Came back down. Solana. It's alright. 44. I like the Solana overall in the next month. Definitely want to grab some Solana. So this LiteCoin BTC trade here. Right? About to do something beautiful. So alright. Let's take a thought here. 0.0. That's almost half a Bitcoin, so that's like 40K, 24,000. Half of that is 12,000. 25% of that is 6,000. 0.1, yeah, it's about 4,800 now. Damn, right? That's crazy. But I believe we can make more LiteCoin on this move here. So And I'll ladder in though. I'll 10% it out, which is 2,400. And I'll ladder in 2 times. Just 2 times. But I'm going to get into LiteCoin for Bitcoin right now. LTC, BTC. That's going to be my trade for the day. I'm not going to trade a lot. It's a volatile market, right? You see, even last night, the fact that I was trading high risk. If you don't have high skill, or if you don't know what you're doing in this market right now, I suggest you do not trade, okay? I suggest you stay on the sidelines, add to your bags, long-term holds, and keep it chilling, okay? But I like this LTC Bitcoin trade right now. Multiple time frames working for me. All right, multiple time frames working for me. Follow me at Twitter at CryptoLifer33. You just might get a free call right into your feed. You know what I'm saying? LTC BTC about to do its thing. I give this an 8 in this crazy market too. On a trade, you know. Bitcoin will humble anyone. He's right though. Funny. Bitcoin will humble anyone. He's always so bullish though. If the simulation is truly broken, XRP to $3 is the only logical event for this timeline. That's funny, right? Michael refreshing Twitter today. Sway. No man should have all that power. Kanye West on Elon Musk. That's something. I know, someone broke the simulation. Can we reboot or at least load from my last save point when my portfolio is breaking all-time highs? Agreed, right? It's funny, you think some of the same wacky... I mean, it's a joke, but it's also like, When bottom, sir? The next capitulation wick will forever be known as the Elon candle. I'm here to buy it when it happens. Bitcoiners were going to slap themselves next quarter when they find out Tesla dumped the rest of their Bitcoin holdings. With the amount of hate Elon Musk is getting, I wouldn't blame him. It's all good, man. Bids are 40,000, 42,000. Might see a massive capitulation wick with a strong rebound. As of right now, someone is aggressively selling Bitcoin. Uptrends to watch. Doge, XRP, MATIC, XLM, Sol, and ADA. Yep. Sol, guys, uptrends to watch. MATIC, XLM, right? XLM doing its thing. Right, just stop tweeting Elon Musk. My net worth is begging you, right? How many times are they going to sweep the lows for some stop losses and liquidations until they have acquired their fill target? Only then will they let off the sell pressure and let this run. Why does Coinbase not have a SPL UDC coin yet? You have to send USDC from Solid to MetaMask to swap. Swap from SPL to ERC20 gas fees. Send MetaMask to Coinbase. ERC20 only option feels bad, man. It's true. We're all losing money, friend. You shouldn't have gambled your life savings on leverage. Sorry to bother you. Believe me, I wouldn't write something like this if I wasn't in a difficult situation. We closed my father's shop last year because it could not do business. We sold the remaining materials 2 months ago. Since I could not find a job due to the pandemic, I invested the money of the material I sold in cryptocurrencies. I wish I had died and hadn't done such a thing. The falls in April ended me. My life is ruined. Since I had bank payments in May, I had to sell it at a loss. I paid some of my debt, but still not enough. I can't sleep 2 hours a day. I cry desperately every day. I have debt to pay back to the bank after 3 days. I have no money. I'm so desperate that I don't know what to do. I'm unemployed and have no income insurance. I beg you, can you help me? Save my life. Even $10 could save my life. I need all kinds of money. I'm begging you to help me. Here are all those things. With a P&L 97% loss. And he's definitely trading leverage. But he only lost 11,000. Follow me at CryptoLifer33. I'd really appreciate it. If Elon's one text to shut the Bitcoin's market, then it's not decentralized. I still don't think that's what... I think we were going down regardless, man. Just 800, you're lucky. Lost 30K. Hey Sam, I'm about to subscribe to your Patreon. How much capital money do I need to invest? Lost 800 USD from trading alone. Would you kindly take a peek at MultiVAC? Doing decent, for sure. Just 800, you're lucky. Lost 30K. That's in 1 hour, too. Had to take a sanity break. Yeah, man, just... mine's 99 bucks a month, man. And I'll set you straight. In Cancun right now, why am I paying attention to crypto? I agree, man. But you know what? Because you love the crypto lifer, man. What does dropping below the 1.6 trillion mean for the whole market? Best time to buy in years. I agree. I agree with what she's saying. Or he's saying. Cardano seems to be leveling out here. Like, it doesn't want to go much lower after that V-shaped bounce. You know? Let's look at Phala, which is AVA, which is kind of connected to its own pushing market. And that's why I kind of want to like focus on coins of strength like Algorithm, Phala. It even collapsed. Look at them all with this beautiful pennant. But this is a diamond. Diamond comes in from the bottom. It drops out the bottom. This is forming just like a diamond should. Interesting. Check out ALTCOIN, decentralized messaging service. Yeah, we looked at that. We really like that. ALY. It's pretty hot, man. Really hot, actually. I think it's really cool. We look at so much of this crazy stuff every day. And Ethereum back to 3,400. Like, they kicked it in the jaw, man. Shiba Inu. SafeMoon. SafeMoon holding pretty well. Down a bit, but not too bad. Could be worse. Could be worse. Perpetual Protocol. Perp. Interesting. Polygon. Doge. Audius. Audius only down 1.2%. Let's take a look at Audius. Audius actually might be the play for the night. Considering it just has its own use case and people might just be pumping, like, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, it doesn't have to do what everyone wants it. Like, it doesn't have to be the coin of the week. I don't know. Audio, man. So it's 183. I missed it. Look, shoulder, head, dumped. Like, a lot of rarities this time. Like, a lot of heavy manipulation in the market. Good night, everyone. Have a good week. Stay safe. Shout out to Eduardo Herrera. Thank you so much for the Chilean pesos, man. Much respect to you. Thank you very, very much. You have a wonderful night. And I'll bid you a wonderful night, man. Thank you very much for coming on into the live stream, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, man. That is your time. Forming this bull on Audius, you get 1, 2, 3 times, maybe 4 to get in. This would be a beautiful price to get into Audius for 1.84. I really like this trade, Audius. Let's look at Audio BTC, if we may. Do they have it? They do. Let's take a look at Audio BTC. Trade's looking pretty bullish to me. Forming a bottom, another bottom there. Kind of a double bottom as well. Let's take a look at the oscillators on the daily and the other time frames. Looking at the weekly chart, the current weekly ST is 42.42. If I use the Laplace distribution. Yeah, and he agreed. Market was already going down. It's all in the charts. The bounce from 43 to 46K was a bounce from the standard deviation on the daily chart. I know. Gaming, what's thoughts on dumping 5K into PancakeSwap this week? Probably a good idea. But again, none of this is financial advice, and get yourself a financial advisor. I don't know. You do whatever makes you happy, man. If you think that's a good idea, I would do something like that. But that's me, right? I don't know what you would do. Looking at this, I like this play here. Previous support right there. Bam. 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 That's your kiss off the bottom as it begins to break out, getting a higher low. I mean, we took a beat down too. We play a fib on that. I didn't get into the project yet. Looks like a beautiful time on the 618. This is my accumulation zone. Prices are low, man. This is a, I like this right here. Audio on the BTC pair, right? Looking nice on the 4 hour. Looking nice on the daily. And 1 hour is just a little too hot right now. I'd wait for the 1 hour to play out, but wow. Could be just cracking off too, though. I mean, it's just getting above the line. See, there, above the line. Things started to slip, then we boomed up. There, we got above the line right there. Could double top up here too. I'd like to take a nibble right here on this, man. I really would. Audius BTC right here. This looks hot, honestly. Looks like it could make me some BTC. I'm gonna take a nibble, not a lot. Not a lot. I'm just gonna kind of take a gamble on this one. Not even a gamble. It's a well calculated move. The TA looks really nice for me on Audio BTC, and I got BTC, and it's a good time to kind of limp back in, take advantage of the disposition that we're in right now, right? So 100% is 0.4, 0.1 is like 4 or 5, 16,000. 10% is like 0.04, 1,600. 485 at 0.4. We'll create that trade, and I'm gonna go to Audio BTC. Okay. See what I'm doing here? The whole market's in shambles, right? But I'm gonna start beating down against Bitcoin then, and then when Bitcoin recovers in 2 to 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I'm gonna sell all these positions back into Bitcoin. Okay, and then I'm gonna ride Bitcoin hard, and then I'm gonna do the same thing once Bitcoin settles off, and I'm gonna turn a half a Bitcoin into way more Bitcoins, guys. And I'm focused on my plan regardless of what's happening around me, regardless of the chaos in the market. I have a plan. I am honed in, and that's what I'm trying to teach you guys. And that's why, and it's not easy. Like, this took years of being able to balance my emotions with my logic, with my trading, okay, and making it work for me, okay, making it work for me the way I wanted to see it. And honestly, I also try to do the things correctly. We're in a bullish pattern. We're oversold on the stochastics. We're near the 618 on the Fibonacci level. We have a bunch of things we're called confluence, and we're also in a falling, a bull pennant. So there's a lot of confluence here that was telling us that we would break to the upside, right? So I'm going to use that. I'm going to work with that. That's going to be kind of my catalyst for a break and a continuation here. So that's why I made the trades that I did, fully explaining what I'm doing here. People don't realize the whole climate agenda is nothing but a money-making machine for the deep state, with prediction after prediction never coming true. I actually believe that. What are the thoughts on dumping 5K into PancakeSwap? Yeah, Trust Swap is a good option to buy. I really don't like ANKR inverted head and shoulders is playing out, bro. Robbie winner. Then you could sell it, Robbie. You can sell it. You keep complaining about that trade the whole time. I'm up. Nice. You're suggesting I close my trade. ANKR BTC. I'm up about 160 bucks. Not huge, right? About 10% on the trade. It's not the worst thing in the world, right? I'll let these trades play out against Bitcoin, man. You know, Bitcoin just needs to go sideways and let these coins start to run, and things will start to even pay off even more. So, continuing to gain Bitcoin every single day in the account, and that's all that matters to me. I don't care if I lose some USDT value in the long run, as long as I'm adding Bitcoin daily. I mean, in the short run, as long as I'm adding Bitcoin daily. That's the plan. You got to get a cloud lifter, man. Shout out to the cloud lifter, man. The thing is dope. So dope. Like, what is he talking about, man? It just makes your voice perfect, man. On a mic that needs more gain. And it's really what you need in this life, man. The cloud lifter, bro. I think ADA Ethereum's going to the moon, man. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. It's really not. It's going up to some high places. So ADA Ethereum, man. Look for ADA to pound through ETH, and then ETH. So what you can do is right now, I'm trying to get Bitcoin. So you put 500. How crazy is this? You want Bitcoin, so you put $500 into ADA Ethereum. It triples. Let's just say it might double, but we're going for the triple with it. Say it doubles. You end up with $1,000 in Ethereum, and then Ethereum, you know, quadruples while Bitcoin only doubles, and then you sell back in. You end up with thousands of dollars worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know, with the $500 that you started with, a little bit of money. You know. I believe Bakery Token's going to go back up to $8. Look for it to continue to pump. I don't think it's a good sell right now, in my opinion. But hey, who am I, man? Who am I? I don't know everything. I don't. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for kicking it with me in these tough times. These times aren't easy, man. These weekly candle closes every Sunday night. They've been trying. They've been very trying on us. I'll be honest, they've been trying on me. They must be trying on you. But gold's still kind of kicking that butt, man. I like to see gold up in the spot, doing its thing. What is the best thing to farm? Life or any advice on the best returns at the moment? I really don't think that the ANKR inverted head and shoulders playing out. The trust swap is a good option to buy. I mean, one of the best farms. I mean, there's so many different farms. I think Reef can hit $1. Its market cap is pretty low. Oh, definitely. I think Reef will definitely hit $1. I'm holding Reef for the long run. 30 cents is my next big target. And then, yeah, I definitely think Reef can hit $1. For sure. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. He's got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, Robbie. Right? This isn't too bad. In the last big dump, this went down to like 43. I mean, it was 68. So 18,000 loss. I mean, all right. SafeRune finally slipping back below 30,000. First time in a while, man. Damn, Bonfire, Saturna still holding gains, but slipping on me a little bit, but still holding gains. TK still holding gains. XCR still holding gains, but slipping. SafeMoon Cash still holding, man. We went in, and it's doing its thing. So shout out to those guys. SafeMoon Cash, man. Bam. We're going to end the stream in about a few minutes, guys. Thank you for coming on in and sharing your most precious asset with me. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And don't stress, guys. We're going to make it through this. You're going to look back on this time and realize, wow, he was right. But you might be skeptical right now. And honestly, that's what happens in these tough runs, man. They make a man or a woman out of you, right? They really challenge you as a person, challenge your timing, challenge everything that makes you who you are. It's not easy. It is not easy to hang out in these times, honestly. But you know, we push forward, man, and we stay strong no matter what. And I hold through these times. Like, I'm still holding my Keanu Inu at $2,000. I'm still holding my Hokiru Inu. I'm still holding my pussy. Look, I'm still holding my pussy. And you know what? You know, price impact too high. Get a better price on V2. Allow UniSwap protocol to use your pussy. Just want to make you guys laugh, man. And again, this is the name of a token. I may get flagged for this, but I wasn't trying to be, you know, allow UniSwap protocol to use your pussy. It is what it is, man. I thought I'd give you guys a laugh for the night. Gold 34K and 37K an ounce. That'd be awesome, man. Heard Bunny from YouTuber. Fourth ready to blow. Let's take a look at Fourth. Thank you for telling us. Let's take a look at Fourth before we run on out of here. He may be onto something. Crypto Greg. Fourth. Popping back out. Yeah, it's forming in the 1 hour, ready to rock. Pointing down, though. We got some bearish divvy on this. Pointing up a little bit there, though. Daily, you can't get a lot of information. 1 hour really does want to rock out. It's at the low of the lows, though. I'd like to see it break above a moving average or two. Get some support. We do see the 21 rocking over, though, and crossing the other moving averages. It's interesting. I don't know if I'm going to get it into it right now. I'd like to see it get back above some support. Like, once it breaks above 33, and I can get a candle close up there, and some moving averages, maybe then I'll consider getting in. Still holding your what? Don't forget the TA on PHA. Phala. It's kind of nice. It's in a bit of a cup and handle, really. Came back to test previous support with the 200-day moving average, which it bounced off of, which tells you now the higher low there. Kind of a nice, that's a nice sign, right? Amidst all this turmoil. Phala looking pretty nice. Maybe really where you want to snatch some Phala. Let's look at PHA BTC. Looking really nice actually right now. This candle looks hot. This is a flag. PHA BTC. This is a bit of a flag right now. Looks like we could get a move on PHA BTC as well. Interesting. Interesting. I like this right here. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Ooh, very oversold daily. Not a lot of info. A little high right now. The last few days it's been pumping against Bitcoin hard, right? So it kind of might have to retrace, but it's looking like it might actually continue to rip a little bit. This is interesting. Target is what? 3859. So if you got out of 3500, you might play it pretty sweetly. Phala BTC. Let's take a look back on the call here. Phala BTC. I like what I'm looking at here on the 4-hour. I mean, it looks really juicy. Really, really juicy. Phala BTC. I'm liking this call here. Okay. Thank you for putting this on my radar. I mean, it's a little high on the daily. That's the only thing. I would take quicker profits. Like, don't hold it for the long run. Take quick profits here. 50% gains. Something crazy. You know. 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Not the best trade. But not the worst. It actually looks like it's going to make a move tonight against Bitcoin, in my opinion. If I had to be 100% on it, I mean, make a call. We got a new farm coming at me right now. Very low TVL. When the TVL is that low and it's only 25 cents a coin, I think you kind of want to take a jump on it, honestly. This is a lucky one. We never get to be this early. So Dumpling Swap V2, I just kind of want to put that on your radar, guys. Hold on one second. Copy this link. I'll put it in because in my MetaMask area here. Running low on that BNB, man. Yeah, I think this thing, 26 cents. Huh. Could be a rug pull, though. Last bidder gets all the dumplings. Not doing any of that stuff. 7,000% on the dump. 35% on your SDUMP. Just on your dough. Stake tokens to earn SDUMP. Dumpling Swap. Staked only. Audits. Tech rate full audit. Let's see. Migrator code. How to verify Tom Lake. It's a limited report on our findings based on analysis in accordance with good industry practice. Is the date of this report. Cybersecurity, background. Early meme coin. Puffy Dogecoin, Crap Coin Lotto. Thanks. Thank you. Dumpling Swap token distribution. Dumpling for block. Master Chef functions online. Okay, low issues. DOS, block, gas limit. Low issues. Pass. Arithmetic accuracy, scoping, malicious event log, pass. Okay, design logic, passed. Conclusion. Smart contracts can contain medium severe issues. Liquidity will be added to the operator liquidity address, but it will be better to add the liquidity to the contract to restrict the management of the LP tokens within the scope of the contract's business logic. Owners can withdraw tokens from the referral contract, which is useful for withdrawing tokens sent by mistake. Fee address can change the dev fee. Owner can change the referral contract and referral commission rate. Owner can change the burn tax max rate. Operator can change the dumpling swap router. Owner can change the liquidity address. Shady, right? And some LP tokens added low severity issues. Medium, wrong burning. They're sending tokens to the dead address in overridden transfer functions instead of burning them in the token contract. There should be a burn instead of sending them to the dead address. No high severity issues found. Interesting. So that's a little weird for me there. One thing. But let's go dumpling swap, huh? Am I going to jump on in? I don't know. I like that it's early. These TVLs go fast. If you can get them around $1 million, pretty see 1.2, 26.5 cents. We were at 25 cents, 2 cents soon. Early meme, Puffy Doge, crap coin, Lotto, thanks. Short Tesla, Elon meltdown. Right? Hot USDT 12 hours looks nice. Nice Bitcoin target 40K, sadly. Hugo Cabral. I shared that joke. Still holding your wallet. Yeah. I don't know. This looks pretty good. This one looks pretty nice, honestly. It's got a low TVL. Just keep it on your radar, guys. Dumpling Swap, DeFi Finance. Could be a rug pull, though. Be very careful. 1% of your portfolio per trade. Do not be extremely risky on things like this. Take it easy, especially in times like now when you feel a little angst. Walk away from the computer, take a deep breath, relax. Realize crypto's okay. Everything's going to make it. We're going to make it through this. 420X, that's pretty cool. Down 99% though. Hurricane up 51%. Diamond Hold up 91%. Mad Bull Token. Malmut Finance. Money Brain Pips. Undo Token. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Undo. Recycle using blockchain. Undo is a global initiative that represents the fight against pollution and combining its effects. To achieve this goal, the whole planet must work as a team. I think these are all kind of like, we could all come with these great ideas, but it's just a way to market themselves to kind of get a scheme going. I don't know. I could be wrong. Just kind of my idea, man. I could be wrong. I could be just skeptical. Merlin looks like a bunny clone. I tried sending $10 super chat, but it's only letting me do $2 one. I don't know why. Puffy Dogecoin is a pre-sale. Could be a rug, but who knows? Puffy Dogecoin. Real quick, please. Yo, Kevin Maroma, what was the name of those charts to see the overall market? Total and total 2. GarudaSwap. This thing just bounced a minute ago. Price. Where can you get GarudaSwap? Brand new audited next generation yield farm on BSC. Innovative auto referral. GarudaSwap. This one just kind of hit. Total value. How does it already have 31 million locked across the farms and pools? Oh yeah, because they've been out long enough. To me, this is late. So when you get on CoinGecko, you're late, right? Like you want to look at something like this dumpling swap. You know, this thing should be moved. If it should be at 28 cents soon. If it's not, something's up. Something's up with the dumpling swap, honestly. Or they're not getting the name out there. It's 420X, man. I mean, honestly, I've seen that same picture everywhere. If they can't get their own picture, come on, man. Crypto Crady 420X coin, man. Is he dedicated to the education and prosperity of global cannabis? Okay. The mission of 420X is to raise awareness about local and global scale through education, nonprofit charities. 69 days after 420 again. Ha ha ha. Interesting. Goes by so fast, bro. How much is it worth right now? Doesn't have compounds. Yeah, they don't do Garuda. Don't go Garuda. I would never. Send the dumpling chart to your Telegram DM if you want to see it. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Here's the contract address 33B8. Space dumpling. Ooh, it's in the dump. Let's see. Came out and dumped. I'd stay away from that, man. Looks like a dump city. Could be the low move, but I don't know. Definitely we was good, bro. Alright, guys, I'm out of here for the day, man. It's lackluster. Right? I'm just making my plays here against Bitcoin. As you can see, taking Phala BTC, LiteCoin BTC. Trades that I'm liking right now. Things that I'm looking at. Always an opportunity, regardless of what's going on. Bakery tools, man. Continuing to rip. The big winner, man. I mentioned this coin a while back. Don't know if any of you got in. Doing better than T-Cake. I know, T-Bake is doing amazing. Original Duncan investor called Elon Musk a self-involved grifter, and that coin's rise doesn't make sense. It's super absurd. Funny. Phala BTC, Binance. I like these trades. I give them both an 8 because I like them. I like them a lot. You got to make Bitcoin in these times. You got to focus, man. Are you still holding GMR? Yes, I'm still holding it. Still holding it, baby. Still holding it down. Early meme coin. Stay safe this week, man. You too, man. Burger B&B. SAFERUNE. Has great potential. SAFERUNE, huh? Another one. SAFERUNE. Community-run self-generating protocol with a Viking game in tow. Valhalla awaits. High burn. Over 60% of SAFERUNE supply was burned at the beginning and sent to the realm of hell. SAFERUNE automatically distributes reflection over 15% back to the holders per transaction. SAFERUNE will be used as a multiplayer NFT-driven Viking-themed fighting game. Community at the helm. Set sail with us. 100% community-driven since the beginning. Lockups, ownership, renunciation, and audits. Uniting. SAFERUNE specs. SAFERUNE.
With raids with SAFERUNE. You one of them? Get on their crypto boards and raid. Shoot wall!
This is hilarious, man. I don't know. It's cool. I don't know how cool it is. I'd hate to end the show on that. That's just... BTC, USDT. Let's take a look at the markets. 444, and just continuing to dump on us, man. Breaking through 44,000. Seeing an overall world market dump here. Let's take a look at the Dow futures, because now I'm starting to see what's, Dow futures. Okay, they're down 100 points as well. So the Dow futures looking negative for the day. Looks like we might open tomorrow morning with a nasty day. The DJI is not looking good. Let's take a look at gold. Gold. I just want gold by itself. Just gold, baby. Gold for the ounce, man. Gold's looking very bullish. Finally started to retrace back into the pattern. So look at this. Back when I had gold tracked, right? That's really annoying. If you follow other people, it puts their little ideas here, but like, I don't want their ideas right now. I just want to extend my bar. Okay, so gold to me was in a pattern. It fell out of the pattern, came back in. Now it broke out of the pattern. This is a huge sign for gold, in my opinion. Back to 1900. Where does gold go from here? Well, now it's back on track to where I had it originally, getting all the way back up to $2,240 an ounce. So gold starting to make its revision back to the upside. Interesting, as Bitcoin dumps a little bit, gold starts to make its move back to the upside. Okay, Numeraire is still the biggest thing I could see kind of up today. What's the biggest dot down again? Starting to hold it down. Numeraire BTC though, up 14% and still kind of holding its gains now. BTC down was the play. BNB down. SRM BTC still kind of holding it. Wow, that's actually very bullish. Just broke an all-time high. This is actually getting very bullish tonight. You may want to watch this. This looks like it can continue to the rip to the upside. Target on this, I mean, I think it can gap all the way up to its high here. This is getting really crazy. SRM and Solana, I'm telling you, people are just getting into MATIC and Solana. Those are like the saving ships right now in the last few days. Really, they really are. Crazy as it is. Just looking at this trade, Fluent stock just continuing to dump. Honestly, went all the way to $12 August in 2015. Just $7 recent. Lower lows. It is forming a bowl. I mean, it's long consolidation. Long consolidation. You could see it finally make its way back out after, you know, it might take till 2026, it's saying. Wow. Damn. So the BTC pairs, man, they were what to play the last 2-3 days. Look at this. Bam. 3 days straight. Bam. Making money on BTC. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Thank you for coming on and sharing your most precious asset with me. Alt season is coming soon. Hey, bro, I really like your channel. The first video I watched was about SAFERUNE 3 months ago. You were great. Thanks, man. Really appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I need it as much as you believe it. I wouldn't. I saw a chart. All right, guys, I'm going to run on out of here for the night. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. What is it, 10:39? Yeah, we rocked almost a 3-hour stream. No, 2-hour stream, 8:30 to 10:30, like we usually do. Music was good. The vibes were good. The times were good. Had a nice early morning. If you caught my live stream earlier today, had a live stream earlier today as well. Didn't even get a chance to check on. I was with my daughter all day, just doing my thing, trying to be a dad, trying to focus on life, right? Having fun. Wow, awesome. That AMA did well. 1,700 views, man. Much respect to everyone who jumped in on the AMA. Watched me in my element, just hanging out. It was fun, man. Funny. That was me from earlier today, when Bitcoin was only at 47K. Amazing. Bitcoin bounced hard, but then it dumped again. Shout out to all the likes, man. Shout out to all the love, man. You guys are awesome, man. I love you guys. Don't worry. Have no fear. These are stressful times, but they will be okay, and we will make it through on the other end of this, man. I trust me, man. Trust me. Do not let them think do not let them make you think the bull run is over. Even though I know, oh yeah, of course this guy's saying that. He's got a YouTube channel, all that. You know what? When the bear market comes, I'll let you know, and we will sell off. And we will have to. We have no choice. But right now, AAVE is still sitting at $500. Remember that. Some big coins made some big moves in the last few weeks, and they're still holding their gains. So we're going to stick with that idea. We're going to stick with the movement. We're going to stay positive. We're going to work our way through these trades, and we're going to do it right. Don't worry, guys. Everything's going to make it through. Everything's going to make it. We're going to be all right. If you're a newbie and you're watching this, have no fear. Things will make sense soon. They really will. The audio BTC trade is going well right now, just to kind of put that on your radar, guys. Starting to make a move. And Bake. Ooh, Bake's slipping. That anchor trade is doing really well. So whoever's hating on that anchor trade, don't stress it. Look, up 190 now. Anchor BTC, Vechain BTC. Only thing falling right now is Zilliqa BTC. All right, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I love you all. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So much respect to everyone on the live stream. And thank you for coming on here on the weekly candle close Sunday night. I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30 like we do every single day. Back at it like we always are. Thank you so much for all the love. Thank you so much for all the support. And thank you so much for spending your most precious asset with me, and that is your time, guys. I'll see you on the next live stream. Don't forget, crypto is life. Stay strong. Don't give up. We are here till the end, till the long run, guys. They can't flush us out this easily. It's not going to work. So I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Crypto is life. There's nothing else. Don't play yourselves.